I've been waiting for this video to come out for a while. This is No Fox Given by SkyeBrows, and like I said, I've watched all his other videos up to this point. So he's been teasing this one a lot on X. So let's go ahead and get into it. And the caption should be on. They should be good sized.
Up schmeats like a furry messiah. Slide your pride aside, my mission. Base department, simply love proposition. Nonsense without contextual. A flaming paradox, a spectacle. Like intellectual over sexual.
I see what they did there.
Wanna keep it respectable. No fox given. I lit the flame I was given. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Truth, yip yap, nothing fake. Okay, simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day from your kitsune. Quangalang like bro. They're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Now they're coming for my jugular, cause I'm just a little jugular. Purity spiral diced into division. No cap cuts, a clean incision. Snowflakey tears for a living. You know it's no fox given. Can't help but speak with precision, cause the derision keeps me driven. No fox given, no more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Oh my god, spicy take, okay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. They get more based each passing day. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
It's not who you are, but what you do. All that really matters is that you heard the foxu. The shoe fits and girls fits your wear, counting you. The people are much weaker when they're split in two.
Lend your voice to what it must defend, cause truth don't bend like a passing trend. Some type of way you feel, I appeal with the real. Spiel's been stamped by the common seal. No fox given, it's not a hard decision. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Moon your business, foxu, don't play. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day keeps the cray at bay. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Shake those tails in the air like a fox don't care. Loud and proud and going nowhere. Just when you feel you're falling behind, what the fox unlocks is a fabulous find. Based or just based, what's real in life? If the truth cuts deep, that's the price of the knife. Stand tall, grind sharp, full pie and spine. No hurt in the fall, bright side, clear mind. No fox given. No fox given. Keep it real and never fibbing. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Little man hungry, running stream today. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Serve it every day, the media fillet. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
Gotta give for the grift. Love the subs and the lift. Rolling re-sheeple, stacking those slow.
Like prim and proper pippa scripts out of control. It's vertically
I love that.
redefine. Using your mind doesn't make you unkind. Slip the high from the edge and back from the ledge. Canceled cancellation, now we're flying.
Oh my god, I love that.
You know we got the golden ribbon. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Lines are all nines. Sit and watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy dealer day sweeps decay away. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. No fox given.
That was great. That was great. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and dissect it. generally I like to watch it through entirely the first time before I start giving critiques, unless something sincerely makes me go whoa or like chuckle or something. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. I will also say we have like way too many foxes in our community, and it's not a bad thing. It's just I know I'm going to be looking at somebody and I might call them the wrong name or not recognize them exactly one for one because I am a bit scatterbrained. So I do apologize. I do apologize if I don't know who it is, or if I don't call somebody out, or give people proper credit. And chat, you guys are welcome to correct me if I get it wrong. And first of all, like with all the beats and like the throbbing of the screen, SkyeBrows is known for that, and he does it well, and it's on full display here. I'm getting very big, like kind of like DMT hallucination vibes, and it's not a bad thing. It's definitely a good thing. Also with a little bit of distortion, I hope it's not my monitor failing on me, but with a little bit of distortion of what looks like CRT or scanline blurring. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to pause a little bit on it. There can never be too many fox women. And the creator missing is KRE Lupine. Okay. Thank you for that. This one kind of made me chuckle, but I kept it to myself because I think the AI made her drive backwards. I'm gonna watch that again. Yeah, so she's driving backwards. I mean, at least she's looking behind her. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it still makes a great shot. I know the AI can be quirky and funny. I've been messing with that myself. Of course, Nines. Love to see Nines. Love to see the foxified version of Kaya.
And I bring the papaya, racking up schmeats like a furry messiah.
Persha, of course.
My mission,
Nines is somebody who has recently become, I guess I would say, like my Fox Oshi. I've never had any interactions with them aside from like Twitter conversations and stuff, but they have been a lot of fun to interact with there. And just seeing the art and the way they have their communities and stuff, it's really good. Yeah.
Department simply love proposition. Nonsense without.
See, that's Mizuki. I recognize Mizuki.
My mission based departments.
This lovely fox, I don't recognize her. I mean, I think it's like Nyla. I could be wrong. But I definitely recognize the model because she has been featured with some of the other foxes in our ecosystem.
Simply love proposition. Nonsense without contextual. A flaming paradox.
That's great. And also very, very good wordplay right there.
Love proposition. Nonsense without
the pulsing, and then all like the magic kind of like flaring around, and then mentioning paradox.
A flaming paradox.
And, showing Miss Ember paradox. Haha. Love that. Love to see that.
Spectacle like intellectual overtake.
Speaking of Lord Intellectual, I have a collab with him later tonight. Well, maybe early tomorrow for him, but later tonight I have a collab with him and Lusty Lynx and Griffin Knight and a couple of other people. But yeah, that'll be fun. I'm glad he's getting his stuff back together. I was really concerned and bothered. I have been locked out of YouTube accounts in the past, given work I did, in the professional sector. It is very annoying and very frustrating.
But we want to keep it respectful.
Okay, this character I recognize visually, but I don't know who she is. So if you guys know who she is, feel free to let me know. Definitely cute for sure. I think this is Miss Lusty Lynx, unless I am mistaken.
I lit the flame I was given. Ring, ding, ding, what does the fox say? Truth, yip, yap, nothing fake. Okay, simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tell a day from your kitsune. Quangalang like bro.
I love that quangalang. Like, bro. I had actually commented on that in regards to one of Leaf's posts. I was like, so do Quangos speak like their own language, like Quanganese or Quangenstein or something, where you listen to it and it's like elder, like deep speak. You take 2d4 points of wisdom damage every turn because you just keep getting progressively stupider being around their stupid. Triple reverence to left lead sword. Nice, I like that.
They're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like.
Oh, that's really good cuts right there.
Though half them yaps make you stop like.
Those are some great cuts. Those are absolutely great cuts. Of course, got to give Nux some love as well.
Now they're coming for my jugular.
And Miss Powder.
Cause I'm just a little jugular. Purity spiral diced into division. No cap cuts, a clean incision. Snowflakey tears for a living.
I think that's Smugalana. Is that Smugalana? I could be wrong.
You know it's no fox given. Can't help but speak with precision. Cause the derision keeps me driven. No fox given, no more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say?
I think that is the...
No fox given.
This is the landscape from Cream of the Slop.
No more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the
Which is great. It's good attention to detail, good attention to like reusing assets and world building and stuff like that. I really appreciate that.
fox say? Oh my god, spicy taste.
Oh, that was really good. That was really good in regards to like the lip sync. Creamy Man as a fox. I didn't get that reference. Maybe it is. It's a creamy fox jarro.
Nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Oh.
This right here, it's really good because it's really hard if you guys have messed with AI, which I'm sure a lot of people here have, to get like lip syncing right. So maybe it was just a fun little coincidence.
Oh my god, spicy take. Okay, simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. They get more based each passing day. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show.
This came out great.
Though half them yaps make you stop like.
It's not who you are, but what you do.
And I can't remember his name. I've had wonderful conversations with him on X. I'm drawing up a blank.
All that really matters is that you heard the fox.
I think that's Silas. It's always nice to see Silas.
The shoe fits and girls fits your.
And Shoe on Head. Love Shoe on Head. Kivox is... Yes, Kivox. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. My issue is I have conversations with people on X and sometimes their names don't one-for-one match what like their Twitch handle or YouTube handle would be. So it creates like a distortion in my head where it's like, do I know this person? I think I know this person.
They're counting you. The people are much weaker when they're split in two.
Lend your voice to what it must defend. Cause truth don't bend like a
Of course, we've seen Kirsch already several times. I don't think she needs an introduction. She's like one of the OG Foxus. Maybe not the OG, but definitely an OG Foxu. Minus him. Yeah, I've noticed that, Fushizi. That's why it's easy for me to recognize you.
and trend, some type of way you feel. I appeal with the real spiel's been stamped by the common seal. No fox given.
And of course, the Feeble Mind, as some people have called him, you know, Feeble Mind, Infinity Rain.
It's not a hard decision. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Moon your business, foxu, don't play. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day keeps the cray at bay. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Shake those tails in the air like.
This is a really, okay, obviously it's Asmon. The art looks really much kind of like it's a mix of acrylic painting, but also like cell shading, which I kind of dig, but it's also a very big juxtaposition because we go from really nice, kind of like trippy esoteric-ish vibes of nines dancing to suddenly like kind of like it kind of goes into like a hard reality break, which I kind of dig. You know, it's a big juxtaposition, keeps your eye focused on what's going on in the scene. Yeah, I dig that. With heavy imposter, yeah.
Just taste what's real in life. If the truth cuts deep, that's the price of the knife. Stand tall, grind sharp, bowl pie, and
now she's driving the right direction.
find no hurt in the fog, bright side, clear
You gotta have the fat JD Vance. We're going to meme this man into US presidency next term. Mark my words.
Keep it real and never fibbing. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Little man hungry, run and stream today. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Serve it every day, the media fillet. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're on no show. Though half them yachts make you stop right.
Of course, SkyeBrows has to have his little cameos, which is totally understandable. He's done fantastic work, not just in this video, but all across his, I guess, discography. And I love the way the beat kind of like syncs up almost one for one with the keyboard tapping. Silver Surfer Fox, though. Yeah, I don't know if it was a VTuber or not. I think that might be a reference to his videos about the Zuckerborg. I could be wrong. That's just so good with the tapping, you know, with the prompt entering with the beat. And I like the transition here. I thought that clip of Silas with the... It was very adorable. It was very adorable. I'm always glad to see more Silas. So they introduce this character, and I apologize if they're a VTuber, I may not be aware of them, but how they kind of get drawn into reality. I don't know if that was the intention behind it, but that's what I'm getting from it. Where they kind of go from like a sketch, and then the fire kind of like forges them, and they become more of a, I guess I'll say a realistic model, instead of just an like an anime model. Yeah, see, like right there, that's amazing. Once I don't know if that was his vision going with that, but that's what I got out of it.
Gotta give for the grift. Love the subs and the lift.
It could also be a subtle nod to about how the fire kind of like refines us, and I feel, I mean, this is like a really like out there concept, but this is what came to my mind right now, which is I think a lot of people in the VTuber space, we didn't have a voice. We weren't necessarily refined as VTubers, as content creators, as whatever. We were just kind of going through the motions because we felt we didn't have the authority or the confidence to talk about certain topics. And with SkyeBrows coming around, and not just SkyeBrows, but with him, you know, putting a voice out there. I remember like Amelia and Amelia's when that video came out, I was like, this is fantastic. This fills me with so much national pride. And my family originally is from the UK. I have not been from the UK, but it definitely like triggered something in me. And I was like, I want to speak out. I want to say more things, you know, about this. Hello, Sin City Radio. Thanks for joining us. Manly Shady, how are you? I'm fine. But yeah, it was the way that I'm interpreting it is it's kind of like finding this community has given us all a voice, a sense of confidence, a backing to stand with, and it's kind of made us more real of people, if that makes any sense. Women looking, man, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm watching SkyeBrows. What are you doing with your life?
Rolling sheeple, stacking those slow.
And this is hilarious for a number of reasons, because in case you don't know, Pippa single-handedly ruined one of Hassan's like big collabs with that ex-CIA guy. just by making a simple little cameo, being like, please don't do this. And he's like, okay. And it was hilarious. I think this was done with Vidu. It looks like Vidu because it's very, like, I say this respectfully, it looks very sloppy. But that's how it does its fight scenes. It tries to make them very, like, cinematic. Not that it's complaining at all. I absolutely love that.
It's vertically divided, that's fine. Redefine, using your mind doesn't make you unkind. Slip the high from the edge and back from the ledge. Cancelled, cancel.
I also like how, in another way, it was like Pippa originally didn't like SkyeBrows, and I don't know her new take on it. I know that SkyeBrows asked us to stop, like, tagging her and stuff, which is totally justified, but it's just funny to kind of see that even though she might be on the outskirts, we still consider her, well, like, one of our own. One must concur that attempts in silence and control debate of anathema and our safety. Yeah. The one way to counter effectively is by alternative. Exactly. That's a great way of putting it. Using this alternative media. That's a great way of putting it. Nico. Yeah. It is real open, creative freedom and design space, especially for upcoming VTubers to make fan service cheap and all. Yeah, it really has. I know there's people in my agency of Nocturne that have been experimenting with actually with AI stuff before they knew they were allowed to. And I say allowed with air quotes because it was never like, I never said, you know, hey, you can't do this. Or nobody on management had, or staff had ever said you can't do this. It was just something because of social pressure and cultural, I don't know, stigma was like, don't you dare do this. You do this, you're going to get ostracized. You're going to be the, you know, the black sheep, the persona non grata of the VTubing space if you even think about engaging with some sort of AI content. And then, you know, finding the right communities, we learned that that was not the case. And I'm happy for it.
Now we're flying full fledged. No Fox given. You know we got the golden ribbon. Ring ding ding, what does the Fox say? Lines are all nine. Sit and watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy dealer day sweeps decay away. Quanga line like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like.
Once again, very like DMT trippy energy, and it's not a bad thing at all. If I have any complaint at all, and it would be a nitpick more than a complaint, it's that the ending which seemed kind of abrupt to me. That's the only complaint. And like I said, it's not even a complaint, it's a nitpick. That it seems very kind of like just... It just seems like it's over. SkyeBrows made a masterful comeback. I wish they met in cool. Yeah, me too. Me too. That'd be cool. But yeah, this was No Fox Given by SkyeBrows. Do I need to share this? I think everyone knows where to find it already, but for the sake of argument, I will share the link.